Okay, my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is 15, and this is going to be your June 2026 general reading. Always flip the rolls if you need to in the general. All right, I pre-pulled you an angel number and an oracle card, and I pre-pulled the deck that I'm going to clarify with, but I'm going to pull you a Celtic for the month of June. Could be dealing with a Libra. Bottom of the deck. Let's see. All right. So, get one for your energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Been through the ringer. Let's see. I don't like to say too much, like get the whole thing pulled. Let's see what we got there, though. That came out weird. Came out sideways. We're going to take it that way. Oh, somebody could be trying to come in and make it right with you. Let's see that. Seven of Swords try to jump out. All right. Recent past for my fire signs. Make sure you guys can see this good. Hold on. Really quick. I don't think I moved it that much. All right. Recent past. Thank you. Oh, coming out sideways. I'm taking out communications, movement. Just notice my card's bent. All right, subconscious for the fire signs, please. Thank you. Came out weird. Could be dealing with a water sign. Just be a very emotional time for you. All right. Near future. Oh, that was the forefront of your mind before, and the near futures. Okay. Aries and Aquarius energy. All right. Hopes and fears. 4. Thank you. Outside influences. Yeah, I'm a Taurus sun. But my moon, well, my moon's Capricorn, but I have my North Node Sagittarius, my rising is Leo, and my Venus is Aries. So I got fire all over. And for years, I didn't realize that how important those placements are. But it's incredibly relevant. All right, advice. Okay. Something you need to avoid, say that. And the outcome, and then we will talk more about this. Could be dealing with an earth sign or a Cancer. There is a lot of water in this reading. All right, outcome, these. Doesn't want to tell me. It's telling you to dodge a bullet, though. All right. Okay, you could have somebody coming in to talk to you. Watch out if they're manipulative, though. All right. Yeah, I've got the Knight of Wands in reverse here. King of Wands. All right. Yeah, so you're running on empty. All right. I mean, Nine of Wands in reverse. You're on the verge of giving up. Okay. Running on empty. So I'd say definitely focus on some self-care. Whatever this is you've been through. I don't know if it was something that was communicated to you, because there was movement. There was some kind of communication in the recent past. Somebody wants to come in, though, and test the waters. If this isn't them, it's you. As I said, in a general, flip the roles as you need to. Could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be. Somebody wants to come in and talk to you, and maybe they already tried. Maybe something they said made you feel this way. Something that happened with them, okay? But they do. Somebody wants to come in and talk to you. They do. You're kind of accepting something as over. There's sadness. This isn't an easy thing to accept. Some of you can be just focused on yourself because this is, I think this is Leo, King of Wands, not sure. But this is in the forefront of your mind. Yeah, your subconscious, you're like, there's sadness. You are like over something. You know what? I do want to go back one, okay, to this. I want to get one more on this Page of Cups here. See if we can get more on who this could be coming in to try to. These cards are so slippery. Okay, yeah, somebody is avoiding. Okay, interesting. They want to come out of conflict. Okay, I have the Five of Wands. And see that, okay, and the Six of Swords. I think somebody wants to make something right with you. You have the Tower in the reverse twice. So somebody's coming in because they're trying to avoid an ending change of some type, right? For sure. Yeah, and this could even be the way you're being advised to operate because that Tower reverse is in your advice. All right, so some of you are focused on yourself. You know, taking action. You know, and this in the recent past could be you. You're the one who is moving forward in spite of, in spite of how you were feeling. Okay, this Magician in the reverse though, I don't like that at all. Let's see. He can be very manipulative. Okay, you're losing hope in something. For sure. And wow, you got 3 majors in your near future. Okay. Yeah, there's an indecisiveness. Okay, yeah. I don't know if somebody's coming in that's losing hope. Okay, because somebody wants to talk to you. They don't want an ending. You're kind of accepting it's happening, and yeah, you have the Justice card. You just feel like it's the right thing to do. This person could have been manipulative with you. Maybe they were giving you what you wanted in some way. And your hopes and your fears, I have the Strength in reverse. Let's see what that is. Some of you concerned you won't be able to hold back from this person. Because you got coming to you whatever's coming in the near future. It's going to work out in your favor. Even if it doesn't seem like something you want right now, some of you could take this person back. I mean, and even if it's not romantic, if it's at a job, you could forgive them in some way. All right, what's his Strength in reverse? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, either breaking a pattern. Yeah, as I say that, okay, you got the Emperor in reverse. Not a good energy. You just, I define him like a fucking bully. It's like that boss, like I've had bosses who were, they walked around like emasculated. They weren't confident. So they kind of ran right over you in some way. But if there's something you need to say, yeah, and there we go. There's something about work here for some of you. Okay, I got the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with that Emperor in reverse. I don't know if you have a boss who's being an ass. Okay. There's something you suspect. Is there something you found out with this communication? Okay, these are just your hopes and your fears. So these are your thoughts, which are not always our reality. But yeah, something could come out at work. Something could come out in a personal manner. Okay, and some of you may hope for that because then it'll give you an answer. Not that, and some of you may fear it. You may fear that there's something hidden that's going to come out in some way. All right, and the outside influences, yeah, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the Chariot. So somebody wants to come towards you, which I clearly stated. You have 2. Somebody feels misunderstood. I'm telling you, they do. And this could be a family situation. Somebody's in regret, you or them, about how much time that they've invested into this. Okay, see, that's one thing about these cards. They get. All right, I'm straightening it out. Anyways, so yeah, somebody feels misunderstood. Okay. Let me just straighten these out before I start shuffling again. Okay. Yeah. And you're kind of being advised to dodge a bullet, whatever this is. Tower reverse. Yeah. Again, it's in your situation or your goal, and it's your advice as well. Yeah, somebody could be coming back in to make something right with you. I got this Eight of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. All right, let me get one more on that Tower in reverse. The Tower is going to be so different for all of you. Whether it be, not to end things with this person, whether it be that there'd be a Tower if you did. See, and you got the Strength in reverse again. Oh, and the Moon. Okay. Yeah, these cards, sorry. I just gotta, all right. Keep it to yourself. I don't know, something you're keeping to yourself. Kind of interesting because that Seven of Swords and the Fear, and it's with the Strength in reverse, and then you have the Moon, which is about secrecy. So maybe there's something you've done that, I mean, did you have a weak moment in something? Oh, some of you might have met somebody that you're attracted to, even though you're with somebody else. And I have to say, in your advice, you have 3 majors, as well as in your near future. Yeah, for some of you, this could be another person. If it's not you, because you are fire. And I'm getting cards of like deep feelings. Okay, and here's a High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, watching. Okay. Some of you may be worried that somebody else is dealing with somebody, or you're afraid that you're going to get found out for dealing with somebody else. Yeah. You could be the manipulative one here. Your advice? 4 of Pentacles in reverse is like beyond holding back. It's holding back your time, your energy, any effort whatsoever. So let me see. Upright, it's, you know, keeping your cards close to your chest, but in reverse, it's like keeping everything. Sun. Yeah, some of you definitely could be dealing with an earth sign who just feels misunderstood and they really want to talk to you. Oh. Too many. There was 4 there. I'd like to see them in case they come back out. All right. Yeah, these cards are so pretty, but I don't like, because they're so, because of the black on them. Yeah, I don't use them often, and now I'm remembering why. All right, thank you. Okay. Some of you are going to reject this person. I'm just making sure no other cards flipped over. All right. Whoever this is, some of you may reject them, okay? Because there's indecisiveness. Really focus on your own happiness right now. And you don't have to make any decisions at this time, whether it be between 2 people, whether it be to get back with this person. Somebody wants to come in and talk to you, though, clearly. You are you are really, really focused on the self-care right now because you are running on empty and on the verge of giving up. So some of you, the advice would be to maybe give this person a chance. It depends on what happened here. I definitely have more than one story here. Some of you are being advised to keep whatever you have going on to yourself. And you're afraid somebody's going to find out. I can't get past that message. So I have very strong Scorpio energy here. I have, 3 majors. There's something significant happening in your future. I have Aries, Aquarius again, and Libra. Aries again. I have Scorpio and Cancer. Pisces, Leo again, Scorpio again. Yeah, some of you could definitely be dealing with a water sign. So yeah, you might not even feel like you're in a position to make a decision right now. And you don't have to. But do remember that not making a decision is a decision. And focus on your own, this is out in the outcome, your own happiness right now. I'm not saying be selfish. There's nothing wrong, though, with focusing on yourself at all. All right, so I pulled, it's the number 2. I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Okay. And then I'm using the Wild Mystic Oracle guidebook. You have Grow. Is there salamanders on there? Kind of reminds me of the Two of Wands, which is kind of interesting. And it came out in reverse. And you have that in your outcome. Two of Wands in reverse can also be having to make a decision you weren't prepared to make. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know if somebody sabotaged this. All right. Salamander. Yeah, this is the Wild Mystic Oracle Guidebook. Okay, it says this card represents growth from destruction, like a sapling growing out of the ashes of a wildfire. Despite being an amphibious creature, the salamander has long been associated with the element of fire. I love that. From fire signs in myths and lore spanning back to ancient Greece. The origin of this connection is often disputed, with some believing it may stem from salamanders who hibernate in rotting logs only to burst forth when the logs were taken indoors and burned. This gave this illusion that these creatures were born from flame, while they are in fact cold-blooded and, contrary to old wives' tales, not flame retardant. I didn't know that was the old wives' tale. This association with heat and fire has persisted. Salamanders, like some reptiles, are capable of regrowing certain limbs after an accident. The salamander card might signify hope and recovery after a difficult time. And you are definitely going through it, okay? But I have to say, yeah, in the future, you're losing hope. You are. So keep that in mind. That's self-care. Salamander card means, okay, sorry. While the symbol of fire can be one of destruction and harm, it also represents the heat of the hearth, the warmth of the home, and the light in the darkness. The type of growth that the salamander card invokes is regrowth from a period of difficulty, a tumultuous upheaval, or traumatic experience. Some of you guys went through something. Okay, shadow reading. A shadow reading of the salamander card could portend an upheaval to come or a learning experience from which you can grow and change. And a cold-blooded creature associated with the heat of fire. This card could also be encouraging you to equalize your passions. It could be a symbol of opposite forces working against each other, which need to be balanced. The element is fire. The flora would be fire poppy, mesquite, lotus, or patchouli. The stones, if you have them, carnelian, emerald, zoisite, agate, green, apophyllite. Okay, sorry. Spell work. Encourage new growth after a disastrous situation. Fire magic, candle magic, protecting or recovering from a destructive force. Garden magic. All right. Getting familiar with this book. All right, my fire signs. So yeah, some of you need to keep something to yourself. Some of you are afraid something's going to come out about somebody else. Some of you may have your eye on somebody. Yeah, definitely got a few stories here. All right, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.